Hey there, it's Manny with Daddy Kool Records in St. Petersburg, Florida, here to talk with you about new releases for Friday, February 18th, 2022, also known as Black Coffee Night. Black Coffee is going to be playing in our parking lot, so if you're coming to Daddy Kool Records today, February 18th, park on the Fairfield side and use the Fairfield doors to come on in. All right, so new releases, record store day, so much stuff going on. You can find the list. It just came out this week. You can find the list on recordstoreday.com, and there's a PDF version that you can print out like this, or there's a web version that you can look at, and you can go into the details of each item and find out what is of interest to you. And on our website, daddykool.com, we are offering out a survey. Check out that survey because we've got about a week to get our orders in. So if you fill out the survey and let me know what items you are interested in, then I have a better idea of what to order. You can find that survey in the liner notes section of our website as well. Also in the liner notes section, you can find the sale items for right now, the staff picks for the month of February, some really cool stuff in there. I picked out the Eels, their new record's great, and the new Neil Young as well. And also you can find out the look for sale priced items on pre-orders. Each week we select 5 pre-orders to sale price and feature them, and you can find those featured items on the video that we put out yesterday. Videos, content, new releases. Speaking of content, Beach House, they have a new record out, available on many formats. This is the gold edition. It is a 2 LP set, and it has a book inside of it. We also have what they call the silver edition, but the vinyl is black. Also a double LP set, compact disc, as well as double cassette. How's that? Way to go, Beach House. Alrighty, next up we have Combo Chimbita, recently released on CD, now available on vinyl. Exploration of their Colombian heritage, and I love this description, tropical futurists. If you are into Afrofuturism, this is tropical futurism. Totally cool. Also recently released on CD is the latest from David Crosby. Next up we have Stro Elliott from the legendary Roots crew, reimagining the work of James Brown. Goodbye June have released a new album. We have it on compact disc as well as on vinyl. Granddaddy's Software Slump has been reimagined with the solo piano. That's what they all say. That's the latest from Jack Harlow, and we have it on vinyl. All right, next up, we have something that people have been eagerly anticipating. It is the second installment of the collaboration between Khruangbin and Leon Bridges, Texas Moon. We have it on cassette as well as on CD, and of course, fancy colored vinyl. Next up, speaking of Afrofuturism, Angelique Kidjo. She has a new album out, and instead of just doing the same old, she has teamed up with young West African musicians to push her music even further forward. The latest from Angelique Kidjo. Next up, recently released on compact disc, we have Bobby Tarantino 3 from Logic. We now have it on vinyl. Next up, we have Los Bichos with Let the Festivities Begin. We have it sale priced on CD, and we also have it on vinyl. Maita's I Just Want to Be Wild for You has out on vinyl. I loved her last record, so let's see how this one goes. We have a new record from Metronomy. It's been a minute, but that's not the name of the album. It's called Small World from Metronomy. All right, next up, we have the latest from St. Petersburg's own Kendra Morris, out on CD and vinyl. 9 Lives. It's on the Karma Chief label, which is distributed by Coal Mine. And if you know what's going on in the cool R&B scene these days, Coal Mine has it going on. So we got the latest from Kendra Morris on CD and LP. All right, next up we have the latest from Night Rage, Abyss Rising. Lots of buzz about this from Palace. The album is called Shoals, and we have it on vinyl. Pale Waves, their latest release, Who Am I? We have it on vinyl. Poetica, we're going to keep this in the jazz section here at Daddy Kool Records. It is a spoken word meets jazz album. I'm really interested in checking it out. Once again, it is Poetica. Okay, next up we have the latest from Sarah Shook and the Disarmers. It is Night Roamer. Some punk, some country, some pop, some rock. You can catch it all Wednesday, February 23rd at Crowbar. Pick up their new album now. We have it on CD as well as on vinyl. Okay, next up we have the latest from Shovels and Rope. Manticore is the name of the album. We have it on CD as well as on vinyl. Sleigh Bells, their latest album is called Texas. It was recently released on CD and as an import LP about a month ago, but now we have the domestic version. Frank Turner, FTHC, we have it on CD and LP. All right, next up we have the latest from Wage War. Their album is entitled Manic. White Lies, they have a new album, As I Try Not to Fall Apart. Now we will talk about items that we have on CD that we are expecting to get the vinyl in either later today or early next week. And that would be, let's start off with Bitch, with their album Bitchcraft. We have it on CD and we should see the vinyl soon. Hooray for the Riff Raff. Love Hooray for the Riff Raff. Super excited to check out their new record. We have it on CD and we should get the vinyl in soon. Pike versus the Automaton. We have it on CD right now. Matt Pike is the Pike in Pike versus the Automaton. He is from the band Sleep and High on Fire, so we can expect some cool ass doom metal sludge on this record. Okay, and next up we have the latest from Bob Weir, live in Colorado. We have it on CD and sale price at $10.99, and we should see the vinyl in soon. Next up, we have some disc-only selections. First off, we have Gregor Barnett with Don't Go Throwing Roses in My Grave. We have it on CD. He is from the Menzingers, and you can also pick up that album beginning in March 18th on vinyl. Previously released on vinyl and now available on CD, that would be the Overkill Atlantic Years box set. It is a 6 CD set, 1986 to 1994, all in the palm of my hand. And next up, we have Pink Floyd's Pulse on DVD. This has been re-edited from the original master tapes and whatnot. Some killer bonus footage. It does have a light that's going to blink. I'm assuming you have to do a little something special. But just like the original 1995 package on CD, it's got the blinking light as well. Pink Floyd's Pulse. All right. Reissues. Plenty of reissues coming out this week. First up, we have 1989's Bad Brains album Quickness. Such a good record. 40th anniversary of Circle Jerk's Wild in the Streets. Alright, here's why you've been watching this video. We have one copy of Daft Punk's Discovery. I think every record store that ordered it has one copy of Daft Punk's Discovery. Not available on our website. Come on in the store and pick it up if it's still here. Songs to Learn and Sing from Echo and the Bunnymen. This album came out in 1985. When I was a junior in high school and my buddy Jim had the tape and burned it to death. A while back on a record store day, Fight's War of Words came out. It is now getting a wide release on vinyl. Get Up Kids have reissued their 2009 album, There Are Rules. The first of two in the Tone Poet series to get reissued this week. We have Joe Henderson's with Inner Urge. In the late 60s, early 70s, there was a trend of killer American blues musicians going to London and recording with the hot shit artists of the time. B.B. King was no exception. This is from 1971, B.B. King's in London. Los Campesinos have two reissues this week, Romance is Boring and Hello Sadness. Filthy America, It's Beautiful. The Lox have reissued that album. Lucero, they have reissued their 2001 self-titled album. I was hoping to see some tour dates in Florida, but the closest they're getting is Atlanta. That's May 4th at the Tabernacle when they open for Jawbreaker. Next up, from Blue Note in their classic series, we have Lee Morgan's Caramba from 1968. Jeff Parker has reissued The Relatives on colored vinyl. 30th anniversary for Saint Etienne's Fox Bass Alpha. Sabotage, Fight for Rock. It's so cool to see this Sabotage getting reissued. This here is on a white colored vinyl, and it also has a bonus 10-inch with it. You may have seen that, speaking of Sabotage, that Tom Morris is retiring. Did such a wonderful job with helping out our music scene, so thank you. Next up, reissue treatment for Everything You Need from Slightly Stoopid. If you are a fan of psych rock, you must have these records. These are the 13th Floor Elevators, the Psychedelic Sounds of, as well as Easter Everywhere. Twilight Sad have reissued their 2009 debut. Also from the Fat Cat label, from Twilight Sad, we also have We Were Promised Jetpacks with a reissue of their album These Four Walls. The first 2 White Stripes albums have been reissued. All right, lastly, in the reissue department, we have gritty 60s garage and punk. These are such cool compilations, and this one even features Jerry Mathers from Leave It to Beaver when he was in high school, his garage rock band. All right, thanks for making it this far. Don't forget RSD 2022. You can find that list on recordstoreday.com. On our website, under the liner notes section, we have a survey. You can fill out that survey. Let us know records that you're interested in. That way we can better place our orders. I want to let you know about the RSD process as well. We are opening up at 8 o'clock this year. Based on capacity, we will be letting people in. No appointments necessary. That's kind of more of a throwback to the way we used to do things. The way that we've always done things is that we mix the items in the sections. So the Coltrane is going to be with the Coltrane and whatnot. Let's see, there is a 10 Record Store Day item limit per person. And as always, the Record Store Day items are limit 1 per person. So you can get 1 Stevie Nicks and 9 other Record Store Day titles, as well as much of the other stuff that you want. And let's see, we will have bands, we'll have food trucks, and all of those details will be forthcoming very soon. Also, speaking of events, we have our vendor fair that is Saturday, March 19th. If you go to our website, you can find out information on the vendor fair as well as signing up. It is a $45 fee. It includes an 8-foot table and 2 chairs. It is in Building 3, which is just a few buildings down. It's a 7,000 square foot warehouse. It is air conditioned. It is covered. It is the bomb. So come on down. And it'll be free if you want to attend. And then there is a fee to vend. And you can find out all that information on our website. And hopefully we will see you soon.